Well, we got this new Acela train. The more I looked at it, the more I was like, okay, it's impressive that it goes 165 miles an hour. That's fast.
The new trains are not, however, meaningfully faster. 24 minutes slower than the fastest service on an original Acela train.
How?
Like,
what are they doing?
Acela's speed depends less on the train itself and more on the rail infrastructure. Curves, outdated signal systems, track congestion.
I propose a solution.
Domestic terrorism?
Because you said domestic terrorism.
It was a joke.
And there's something to that, though. We got to get RFK to actually do a 180. Just start jabbing the kids, the
more
vaccines. We need an army of autistic kids. Give them budgets, unlimited budgets, and say, go buck wild. You want to exercise some of these demons from you? We're going to let you blow up a bridge. Come with me as we set up the new rail line that's going to run from Washington, D.C. to Boston. You notice how I'm not making eye contact with the camera? You look different.
I'm a different guy.
But you look different. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen you.
I went to the East Coast and I'm a different guy.
And for some reason, my brain was like, oh, you were in Greece. But no, you weren't. Did you gain weight?
A lot.
Wait, seriously?
I don't think so.
You maybe it's because I'm not used to seeing.
Chad, do I look fat?
No, not fat. Like meatier, bulkier. Like
I look bulkier?
No, you look like fucking yoked, dude. Extra
There's no
yoked.
Way. I wasn't doing anything.
Really?
I mean,
maybe it's the haircut. It's probably the haircut. Yeah.
The haircut adds 10 pounds of muscle. That's what they say.
I saw Jim the other day because
GYM?
No. Yeah, I saw Jim. I saw the gym the other day. I was at the gym today. By the way, there's this guy.
If anyone looks different, you texted me. You said, I now identify as a hot guy. And you're like,
what, do you think I look hot right now? Hey, man, thanks. I have been unlocking certain parts of my body.
That's an incredible. I'm gonna start saying that to people. I've been unlocking certain parts of my body.
But no, I've been exercising different body parts in different ways, and I'm finally kind of getting results. But
hey, how you been, man? Well, I've been unlocking certain parts of my body.
No, there's this guy at the gym who doesn't wipe off the equipment afterward, and he's a sweater. He sweats. But no, I saw Jim, and he told me that I looked real tan.
You do look very tan.
Yes. I feel like I haven't been taking advantage of this time with you away, but then I'm like, you still have time during the week to go to the beach and shit. Oh well. So I'm still getting tan. That's
you
nice.
Didn't have a summer while I was away?
I surfed I had a few good surf days. Went down to Sano. Went to the beach in Malibu, and I fell in love with a woman.
You fell in love with a woman in Malibu?
Oh my god! I'll save it for the bonus.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
We'll
folks,
save it all for the bonus. I was gone for a little while. I had a nice time in Maine.
Yeah, we got to hear all about
upstate New York, and then in the city for a little bit. I'll tell you all about it,
guys. Three things. We got to give a huge shout out to Glenn because it's Glenn's birthday on Friday. Glenn is turning 63 years old. So happy birthday to Glenn. We love Glenn.
That's the same age Jeffrey Epstein's friends wrote him all those letters. So we should probably bounce.
63?
Yeah.
I thought it was
first it was
50.
But then the next one the New York Times dug up was
his 63rd.
His 63rd, which I found very odd. I could see you doing it for the 50th, the 60th.
It's because 50 plus 13, which is a great age for to train a child to be a masseuse.
He likes, yes.
Yeah.
Shouldn't say woman, girl. That's disgusting.
Yeah, girl. And also, we're going to be live streaming tomorrow at noon.
That's Friday.
Tomorrow.
Friday at noon. Western time. Pacific time.
Followed by Stock Twits. And also, so my podcast with Dillon, the movie podcast, is out. We just launched our 4th episode. Go check it out. It's got Austin Butler. We interviewed Austin Butler.
That's a big get.
And it's a huge get. And so if you just search on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, 3 Thumbs Up podcast, you'll see it. And check out our other episodes. We did Weapons, War of the Worlds. This one, oh, dude, by the way, we'll also talk about this in the bonus. Dillon made me watch Salo, or the 120 Days of Sodom.
I don't know what that is.
I'll tell you about it. It was so upsetting, and we included that in this last episode. So please go check that out. Give us a rating and all that good stuff. Anyway, boy, a lot of things have happened.
A lot of things have happened.
God, man.
I'll tell you, the most interesting for me was, so I got back on Sunday, and I don't know when it was that everyone started talking about
Trump dying.
Assuming Trump being dead or hurt or injured or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It was like Thursday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was in New York being like, just please don't die till I can get back. I really want to go live with Ben if Trump dies. But of course,
go ahead.
Of course, these types of things, it's when you want something to be true, you can fall for it, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there reading 31 tweet threads of like, here's why Trump is suffering from severe strokes. Here's why Trump has a very specific heart condition. And I convinced myself he was dying. I thought it was happening.
It was interesting for one of the first times I was able to witness the origin of a rumor. And it was just someone on Twitter pointed out, they're like, you probably shifty eyes looking side to side. Hey, Trump has nothing scheduled for this weekend, and he hasn't been seen since yesterday, and it was like Thursday. And everybody's like, whoa, and then that speculation just got, through a game of telephone, it just kind of got taken and run with. And I kind of figured that it wasn't going to be the case, but then I started to think, okay, he's not dead, but perhaps he is sick or took a spill or needed some kind of, maybe he suffered a stroke or something. And that's what I was hoping for. But then when the market opened up like last night, I was like, the numbers never lie. The numbers
I knew
always
in
lie.
my heart of hearts that nothing ever happens.
Yep.
But there was a lot. The JD Vance doing the I'm ready to take over.
Yeah.
I'm ready to step in. We've been seeing the purple hands.
Yeah.
We've been seeing
He's just been fisting the Hamburglar.
Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Or fuck. What's the guy's name?
Or not Gromit.
Grimace.
We've been seeing the purple hands. He was, I will say, the sleuths, I know everyone looked crazy and everyone looked like the Charlie from It's Always Sunny meme, but the truths weren't truthing as hard as they were. He was either having someone else do them or he lost a step.
Yeah.
There wasn't weird things in quotes that didn't need to be in quotes. It was
that's always the case.
No, there wasn't. It was too normal.
Yeah.
He was being... It just wasn't right. It didn't have the sauce. It didn't have that
the pizzazz.
And then, of course, the picture they released yesterday where he looked quite odd. But
yeah, what a shame. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more on Friday and kind of go over all the crazy shit that he's been doing. But today,
and to just put a bow on it, if anyone tuned into his live press conference today, he looks completely fucking fine.
Someone even asked him. They even asked, like, what do you have to say about the people who think that you died? And I didn't. I wanted to save watching that for Friday to capture my response or my reaction. But
do you know what would have been a cool response from him?
What?
If they said, "What do you say to the people who said you died?" And he just said, "I've been unlocking certain parts of my body."
Very good. Very, very good. I saw a thing today that apparently when he
COVID thing,
he wanted to wear a Superman shirt. That would have been a great move. That would have been really fun. God, man, what a time. That was the only time that something happened.
This
Nothing
feels
ever
very-
happens, and COVID followed by Trump getting COVID were the two instances in my life that
where
something
did
happened.
happen.
Yeah. Nothing ever happens otherwise.
COVID kind of disrupts the whole narrative that nothing happens.
Yeah.
Something
I had
really
doubters.
happened.
Lexi at the time, my girlfriend at the time, was like, this is so stupid. Nothing, this is no big deal. And I was like, you don't understand. Shit's about to get real fast. And she's like, you don't know anything and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, okay. All right,
You don't know anything.
You don't know anything. It was very funny. But we are talking about something near and dear to our hearts today.
Oh, big time.
Which is trains.
Maybe the issue of the show.
Did you hear that there's a train, there's like a train museum or something, in a model train museum in Pasadena or something? We should take acid and go to the train museum.
Now we're talking.
That'd be fun. Or not even, who cares? Get drunk. Just go experience it. I don't need. Yeah, Pasadena Model Railroad Museum, the PMRRM, celebrating 85 years.
We love an acronym that really makes sense. Come on down to the PMRRM.
There was a man in Long Beach who had he made his entire backyard a train thing, and I remember my Boy Scout troop went to go visit it, and I don't even remember how my dad found out about it, because he was just a guy. He didn't sell tickets or anything. It was just a hobby.
Maybe there was an ad in the newspaper.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe just a little article like, this guy, look at what this old man did. He built. Newspapers used to be all about that shit, Local man builds train
Apparently
thing in
there's
his backyard.
If you might have seen him, because I think it was maybe on TikTok or something, but there was that guy who built a very impressive scale model of Manhattan.
And
he's
yes.
getting some kind of exhibit now.
He should. He absolutely
it looks
should.
incredible.
He doesn't even seem autistic. He doesn't. And then there's the autistic Japanese guy who built the train station for his cat. Did you see that?
Yes.
And it's big, because it's big enough to fit a fucking cat inside of it. Man, weaponized autism. Hey, gang, we got to take a quick little break to talk about something very important, which is going to the doctor, going to the dentist.
We all got to do it.
Going to see those medical professionals. I suffer from a little bit of an ailment. It's called being forgetful. I forget booking my appointments for my biannual dental cleaning. I forget when I'm supposed to book my annual dermatologist checkup. I also forget when I'm supposed to book my, blood work stuff. It constantly escapes me, and it's annoying. I don't like it. Enter ZOCDOC.
ZOCDOC is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZOCDOC, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from
Huge.
mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are a good fit for any medical need you may have, and are highly rated by verified patients. Once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings, choose a time slot that works for you, and click to instantly book a visit. They make it so easy. It's unbelievable. I use it. It's just nice to see what other people are saying about it, and know that it's a doctor I can trust, and know that they take my insurance. All this stuff. It's incredible.
Yeah, so stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZOCDOC.com. That's fun to say. ZOCDOC.com/Bays to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZOCDOC.com/Bays. ZOCDOC.com/Bays.
If we could somehow unlock those
that
guys,
part of our brains?
No, we got to get them together. They got to build stuff.
Yeah.
No one builds stuff anymore.
Nobody
As we're
builds
going to
stuff
talk
anymore.
about, people build stuff, just not us.
Yeah. Well, we got this new Acela train. That's, I was shitting on it at first, but the more I looked at it, the more I was like, okay, it's impressive that it goes 165 miles an hour. That's fast.
Yeah.
That's very fast.
And we could talk about the good stuff. If you've seen, maybe we can put some pictures up of, because Acela just unveiled this next gen Acela. It's going to be their high speed rail,
Now,
which is going to cover the Northeast corridor. I think DC to all the way up. Does it go all the way up to Portland, Maine?
I'm not sure.
But it's, and a lot of people are dunking on its fastness.
Mm-hmm.
It's
speed, you mean? I'm sorry, officer. I wasn't watching my fastness.
Do you know what your fastness was? But look, it does look more impressive, okay?
Yeah, it's got the long
carts
nose.
Look nice. They got larger windows, faster Wi-Fi. They got a grab-and-go food options, power outlets at every seat. More pleasant experience all around.
Business class.
They've got live location tracking, which I can't believe it didn't have before.
What? Oh, that others could track?
No. I think on the thing, it's going to have screens like telling you exactly where you are and stuff.
Why don't we just copy fucking the Japanese? Just go over there, write it down, take a drawing, take some pictures, come back and do that.
Yeah,
Here.
live location tracking on ceiling mounted screens, self checkout in the cafe car. Is coming in the next few weeks. That's not even up and running. Jesus Christ.
You know what's really sad? I'm looking at the Acela stats. The annual ridership for last year, 3.2 million.
Yeah, we could do better than that.
But that's just Acela, so that might be that. I don't think that includes Amtrak. But
that's ridiculous when you just think about. Look, if you're not American or not familiar with the Northeast, it is psychotic. We have. Just from north to south. I mean, Portland, Boston, New York, Philly, DC. I mean, just massive metropolitan areas. And then just in smaller areas like Providence, Rhode Island. It is insane that this geographical area is not just full of train riders. I mean, that we just have people going on.
What do you attribute that to? Too slow? Too dirty? Too gross? Too inconsistent?
It's very expensive. I mean, we were laughing about.
Right.
I mean, maybe you can pull it up, Connor. If you go to like Acela, just try to see if we wanted to go this weekend from New York to Boston, right? That's a thing people do.
Yeah.
I'm a New Yorker and I got a meeting in Boston. I got to go meet a Boston Consulting Group. And it's probably easier just to take a train.
It's $300.
So one way in coach,
$190.
That's
with
one
the
way.
Departing at 5:45 fucking a.m.
And it's going to take you 4 hours.
Fuck you.
It's going to take you 4 hours. You might as well. You'd be better off renting a car and driving.
You'd be better
for the
off
weekend.
flying in an airplane. Fucking airplane, man.
Yeah.
Dealing with those nasty bathrooms in there.
Yeah.
The door that slides like you don't trust that it's not going to fly open.
This thing that could be a very pleasant and easy experience is just not.
Oh, and then like when we rode it, it was during the middle of winter, but it was so unbelievable. They had the heater on, but it must have been broken. And the guy told me when I said, "Can you please turn down the heat?" He said, "You want to cool down? Step outside when we stop."
Right.
And I was like, fuck you.
Which is an insane solution to the problem. They made. Hopefully those problems will be fixed. It does seem like the actual train cars are going to be more comfortable. The seats look more comfortable. They've been doing this for a decade. This is all costing over $2 billion. They brought in a French train manufacturer called Alstom to help with this. And so, a lot of these things do look impressive, but the problem is, and this is from the New York Times article talking about it. The new trains are not, however, meaningfully faster and still lag far behind high-speed rail in countries like China, Japan, and France, where trains can surpass 200 miles per hour.
The other thing real fast, tacking onto that, out of the 457 miles of track that these high-speed rails in North America ride along, only 40 miles of the 457 is the train even capable of reaching the 150 to 160 miles per hour?
This is the massive problem. You can tout those 160 miles per hour all you want, but it's basically never doing that.
Yep.
Well, next gen Acela has a top speed of 160 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour faster than its predecessors. Its timetables have not changed. In fact, on the first day of operation, the fastest scheduled next-gen service from Boston to Washington was set to take 7 hours and 4 minutes. 24 minutes slower than the fastest service on an original Acela train.
Fucking how?
Like,
what are they doing?
Acela's speed depends less on the train itself and more on the rail infrastructure. Curves, outdated signal systems, track congestion, and bridges and tunnels in need of repair keep Acela from reaching its top speed on all but about 35 of the route's 457 miles, according to Amtrak. This is psychotic.
You know what we need to do? RFK
Domestic
needs
terrorism?
By the way, speaking of domestic terrorism, the movie that I've talked about before, Arlington Road, the domestic terror movie, it's on YouTube. You can watch it, I think, for free, or you pay whatever. You guys need to watch this movie. It's so fucking good.
But that, I also want to be clear. That was a joke. I don't think that's what. And I do want to be clear. I do feel weirdly hopeful. I don't know why these days, but like, I think the fact that other people, we're gonna get to all this, but other people can do it. We can be this too.
Yes.
Just like
I propose a solution.
Okay,
here's my solution. Because you said domestic terrorism.
It was a joke.
And there's something to that, though. Allow me to explain. We got to get RFK to actually do a 180, and we got to give a lot more. Folks, I'm joking, by the way. I hate that I have to say that. Or am I? Just start jabbing the kids,
jabbing the kids.
Jabbing with the
more
vaccines. We need an army of autistic kids. And give them budgets, unlimited budgets, and say, go buck wild. We need you to build us an infrastructure. We need like the Peace Corps. We need we need like a rail corps, something like that.
A rail corps.
We need a domestic rail corps, or transportation corps. And then to solve, this is where the domestic terrorism comes into play. You know how the FBI trawls and tries to entrap troubled young men?
They're on
4chan and
Discord servers.
Just fucking openly say, hey, you want to get some of these, you want to exercise some of these demons, exorcise these demons from you? We're going to let you blow up a bridge. We're going to let you blow up a tunnel.
Sure.
Just get it out of your system, You could take a gun, you could shoot at the rails, you could, we're going to let you guys do that. And then we got the transportation corps is going to come in. We're all going to give them you got to give all these troubled young men and women something to do, something to focus on. And it's something that we could film and make it, it could be a documentary series on Netflix or something like that. It'd be great entertainment for all of us. We could be rooting them on. We could get weekly, monthly updates from these autistic kids. They're already exploiting them with Love on the Spectrum.
It's true.
Put them to work.
You're joking, but they're like stuff like this has existed. You're basically describing a New Deal era works program where you put people to work, and they've got media people embedding and talking about all the work they're doing and bragging to the country about how great we're going to be.
We should make these people our heroes. Did you see they blew up that fucking goth kid? When he hit the dynamite and he blew up that tunnel, oh man, you could see that he let it all out. All the abuse that he suffered from all his bullies. And then when the kid with the hard hat came in and was like breaking ground on the new tunnel, oh man, that really did it for me.
Imagine TikToks.
Oh God.
The TikToks are going to go crazy.
Come with me as we set up the new rail line that's going to run from Washington, D.C. to Boston. You notice how I'm not making eye contact with the camera? Hey guys, we got to take another quick break to thank a sponsor of the show. It's MOOMOO, man. MOOMOO, the longest running sponsor of the show. I started out a long time ago on my trading journey, and I've been through it all. I can tell you which tools actually make a difference, you see? And with the advent of AI, it's really changed the game for trading. So today I really want to show you this. It's MOOMOO's AI stock analysis. It's an AI powered by real-time brokerage data specifically built for trading. You get a quick daily or weekly rundown, key events, trading data, earnings, insights, and more all in one place. So it's really great. If you're wondering, if you're like a beginner, you can use it to figure out why a stock moved. Oftentimes, all the time actually, people will text me or in Trader Treehouse asking me like why a stock has moved. And maybe it was news, maybe it was earnings or some kind of bigger event. With MOOMOO's AI, you don't need to jump between tabs or guess what happened. It's right there. And if you're more experienced or you're on your way there like me, I use it to stay ahead. It flags things like technical indicators, unusual options activity, and lets me potentially act ahead of others before other people get in it. And here's the cool part. If I see something interesting, I just tap it, and it takes me right to the feature I need. Super convenient and time-saving. And if there's anything I'm unsure about, I can ask MOOMOO's AI assistant. It's trained for trading and runs on real-time brokerage data. When I say it's built for real traders, I mean it. And we got a new user promotion.
If you're ready to start your journey, MOOMOO's giving you a real head start. You can get up to $1,000 in free NVIDIA shares just by depositing an amount you were already planning to trade with. And while you're still figuring things out, your uninvested cash earns 8.1% APY literally while you do nothing. Check out the link below to explore everything MOOMOO has to offer, and don't miss your chance to grab free NVIDIA stock with a qualifying deposit before the promo ends. This is the argument for democratizing, you're saying like let 1,000 autists flourish, because right now we basically we just have one mega, and what we get is we get to watch Elon Musk brag about the Vegas loop.
Yeah. Well, because he's motivated by profit, ultimately. He says he can talk till the cows come home. For the
love of the game.
Yeah, man. We need to get back to those billionaires who do that shit. By the way, I was going to mention this later, but Steve Wozniak, who I said once seems like a very cuddly guy.
You like really have a affinity for him.
Yeah.
Some say romantic, some say platonic.
He's just so fucking
suckable. You said
suckable.
I believe in the words.
But I guess that he was getting made fun of on some like
I do have to say he is kind of like he's like a goddamn beanbag.
He's human beanbag Steve Wozniak. No, he looks like a Wookiee. He looks like a Wookiee made a wish. And but they I guess a bunch of on some Apple forum that he still is actively posting on, they were dunking on him for selling a lot of his Apple stock, because by all accounts he should be a billionaire. But he responded, and this was on August 11th. He said, "I gave all my Apple wealth away because wealth and power are not what I live for. I have a lot of fun and happiness. I funded a lot of important museums and arts groups in San Jose, the city of my birth, and they named a street after me for being good. I now speak publicly and have risen to the top."
Wait, pause.
What?
Is this real? They named a street after me for being good.
I like that. It's so him. Steve Woz, man.
That's like what a little kid would say.
I know, for being good. They named a street after me
for being good.
I have no idea how much I have, but after speaking for 20 years, it might be 10 million plus a couple of homes. I never look for any type of tax dodge. I earn money from my labor and pay something like 55% combined tax on it. I am the happiest person ever. Life to me was never about accomplishment, but about happiness, which is smiles minus frowns. I developed these philosophies when I was 18 to 20 years old, and I never sold out. Fuck yeah, man.
That is pretty. It's nice to see someone who just has money and is happy.
Yeah.
Wait, go back to that.
Woz way. That's great.
It is a bit crazy that he has no idea how much money he has.
Yeah. I Googled it and it said like 100 million or 50 or something like that. But even then, he still has his original employee number. I think he's like employee 2 or 3 or something like that. He's great.
Not. I would have expected him to have more money. 10 million.
He's given a lot of it away.
Yeah,
that's what they were dunking on him for. So great. Like, come on, man. Or at least if you're Elon Musk, build a fucking cathedral ass house. Build something beautiful. Fund something. Fund the arts. You coward.
Yeah, but imagine Elon Musk being the one who is picking what arts to fund.
I guess it's like it's gonna be fucking AI. A giant. He's gonna bring the Blade Runner giant projection porn porn lady going,
You're
"Look
seeing
at my
his art.
boobs."
Like Annie is his idea of art. He's
Yeah.
like, look at what I've created.
Jeez, dude.
It's a anime girl, and
This-
if you're nice enough to her, she'll get naked.
This is a good argument for in the 90s when they were trying to abolish violent video games. I'm like, nobody could have foreseen this because look at what they did to Elon Musk's brain. He's got
Wait,
video game brain.
You think so?
100%.
You think it's the video games?
No, I'm being podcasty about it, but anyway. All right, the trains. You know what I learned about trains? A really cool thing that Amtrak does. If you and who the fuck has this, but you can pay to have Amtrak tow a private car. It costs like $4 a mile.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But if you're wealthy enough to have your own private rail car,
Yeah.
you can pay them and they will tow your shit. What year is it? Fucking 1880?
I want to.
Who's got a private rail car?
What do you mean a private rail
Like
car? They'll tow your. I thought you meant your car, like your four wheels and a.
No. Like an actual railroad car. They will tow it and hook it up to the electricity and the plumbing and all that stuff. And
that I like.
Yeah. But they won't. You can also hire cars from them.
I'm the type of guy who wants to split my time between New York and Boston, and I want just a very comfortable ride.
7 hours just on your own train car. It's kind of cool, man. Like, how come you never? You've never heard of who the fuck is out there with that?
No one.
Some oil baron or something.
It's a bad way to travel in this country.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Wait, but I put one of the. I want people to see what we're talking about. So I sent a thing. If you pull up this, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this, but people have obviously been like, "Wait, that's how fast it goes."
Spotted leaving DC.
This is our new. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like 65 or 70 miles an hour.
All right.
Oh, jeez, dude. Well, yeah, that was a bridge George Washington used. Like he's,
I know. But I mean, we've both have experienced the rush of a Shinkansen.
Dude, when those things go
blowing
by,
past you.
Holy
Phil
shit.
has very good video, or maybe you took the video of me and Phil with our jaws just dropping as it passes by you because it's incredible.
I don't think culturally we are capable of having nice things like that.
No, I think we are.
I don't trust people. I don't trust people to not fucking. I don't know. Just the trains. I was watching there was a great video. It was like 15 minutes, all about these new train cars and stuff. And the guy's POV, he's in it, and then when he walks out into the station, it's just grimy, disgusting, whatever fucking train station. And I'm like, are people going to be able to have these things without fucking carving them up with graffiti and litter and all kinds of nasty shit?
The Acela trains we were on weren't
that bad. The bathrooms were gross. The train station was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, we can invest in infrastructure.
Yeah.
We can
I'm not saying that we shouldn't. I'm just worried. Obviously, I don't think that we shouldn't. I'm just like, God, America, can you get your friggin' act together for a couple of years just so we can have these nice things and all enjoy them together?
One more for I sent one more for just an example of maybe how far we're behind. Look, these are not actually in service right now. These are being tested, but these are the maglev trains in Japan that they're working
310 miles per hour.
Which is absolutely psychotic.
Like, I don't if that were going through parts of Appalachia or like fucking, I don't know, anywhere in America, I would not trust that some fucking asshole teen wouldn't be like putting rocks on the track, or some meth head wouldn't throw a brick at it. You know?
That wouldn't happen. That's crazy.
I hope not. I hope they would have the wherewithal of like, that's terrorism. I'd go to jail.
Also, that train, number one, can withstand a brick.
True.
Number two,
yeah, it's got to, because they can hit birds.
That thing's not even touching the rails because it's maglev. It's levitating, magnetic levitation, which is crazy. I don't even know how it works. I don't want to know.
What are
Don't
you,
tell me.
Insane Clown Posse? Remember that?
Oh, magnets.
Fucking magnets. How do they work? But truly, how do they?
I did
don't
watch
know.
a video on maglev trains, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to understand. I don't get it. Do you understand?
No.
I know they're like on the wheels, and then at a certain speed, the wheels retract, and they're just floating. And I'm like, that's great. If it works, have at it. It seems to be working for them. That was pretty impressive.
That is so impressive. I truly worry about, we also have people who shoot up fucking schools and movie theaters and stuff. Who's to say that someone's not going to, sabotage? I would wait 10 years, maybe 2.
Yeah, but who even cares about this? Do you stop going to movie theaters?
No.
So,
No.
I mean, yes, I know this stuff is a problem in this country, but it doesn't stop you from doing anything.
Or flying.
And if we had this kind of shit, you wouldn't have to fly.
Yeah, but I love flying.
Or you wouldn't have to fly as much.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to do LA to New York, but you could, maybe. I don't know.
My dad used to work on Amtrak. He was a conductor on Amtrak, and he loved it because my dad, I think, was a little bit autistic. Hey guys, we want to take another quick break to talk to you about brain fog and mushrooms. Because, oh man, I got to tell you, as someone who suffered from daily brain fog from just my boring old coffee that I would have, this really hits home for me because, I'd feel groggy. I'd get that brain fog in the afternoon. And, I'm reading about how functional mushrooms are all the hype right now, but there's so many different brands. I don't know what to choose from. And, you got, sure, there's like protein shakes and stuff out there, but they taste all chalky. And I can get pretty sensitive to caffeine too, hence the spikes and then the subsequent crashes. Enter mud water. Mud water, man, this stuff tastes, not only does it go down easy, it tastes so good. I look forward to it every single morning. And sometimes when I do it in the afternoon, it hits even better because I'll pour it over ice and I'll just go wild with it. But, it does the trick, gets me going, makes me feel good, makes me feel energized. Don't have any of that brain fog because it's got them functional mushrooms, baby.
And the best part, every single ingredient in Mudwater's products are 100% USDA certified organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher. There's also 0 sugar and no sweeteners added.
My favorite part.
Each ingredient in Mudwater serves a purpose with organic ingredients for a clean, natural boost. Mudwater's smooth, earthy flavors provide a delicious and natural source of energy. Their OG blend contains cacao and chai for a hint of caffeine and hot chocolate-like flavor, lion's mane for focus, cordyceps to promote natural energy, and both chaga and reishi to support a healthy immune system. To use Mudwater, you simply drop the powder into your favorite mug, pour some water on it, and give it a mix. Some go wild and add creamer, honey, or even CBD. You go a little wild with a creamer, maybe? I like sometimes. A honey, They've got caffeine-free blends available, which is nice if you're a little sensitive. The best part about Mudwater is it provides sustained energy without the spikes and crash of traditional coffee.
Ready to make the switch to cleaner energy? Head to mudwater.com and grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal, up to 43% off your entire order, plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use code BAYS. That's right, up to 43% off with code BAYS at MUDWTR.com. After your purchase, they'll ask you how you found them, so please show your support and tell them we sent you. And so actually, the following anecdote proves it. My dad was doing a running streak. He had to run every single day for God knows why. And he was on day, I don't know, I think he total got like to 2,300 days straight, not missing a single day. And there was this one, he got put on a route down to Mexico. And they weren't going to, he had timed it poorly so that they were going to, he was going to miss it. And so he figured out, he went into one of the luggage cars and figured out, like, walked out his paces because he had to do at least a mile. Figured out how many laps around the luggage car would equal a mile. And he fucking did.
Why?
Because he was special. Because he was like, I don't want to break my streak, so I got to run somewhere. I got to run on the train.
Oh, okay. I get it.
What did you think? What did you think?
Well, you said he had to. I thought maybe the company was like, can you let us know how many times around is a mile. And I was like, why can't they just figure out what the circumference is? And
also, it helps to remember also that America is huge. America is way, way bigger than Japan, than France. I mean, we are bigger than China, but like.
But I don't think that.
But those corridors, yeah.
I don't think that matters. The corridors, dude. China already has places, and they don't even. This is not these like insane maglev trains that we're talking about. We're talking about hitting like whatever 200 something miles an hour. Like they can go the same distance from New York to Chicago in about 4 hours, which is incredible.
It's about how long it would take if you were to fly, all things included.
Right. The flight is probably 2.5 hours. It's honestly probably faster. Because you're getting to the airport, 90 minutes before the flight?
Mm-hmm. Not me. I play
Not only that,
close to the
think
chest.
about how much easier it is to get to every train station as opposed to an airport.
Yeah.
I just get literally on Sunday. If I was able to get on a plane, I was flying on Sunday, I would take the subway to Penn Station.
2 hours, 6 minutes, yeah.
Rather than taking an Uber an hour.
And it's $100.
Yeah.
God, dude.
I would pay $2.90 to get on the subway. And I'd be on the subway for 35 minutes and then I'd just hop on the train.
Well.
And I wouldn't have to go through security and get felt up by TSA.
I like that part.
I don't have to do that anymore because I have pre-check. But
they
still,
touch you,
just an absolute nightmare experience.
Yeah.
You brought up Mexico too. That's another one where this is where I'm feeling hopeful. I'm like, people can do this. Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum unveiled their plan to, cover the cover the country in tracks and
wait, they're doing railroads? I thought it was just hospitales.
Dude, they're building all kinds of things. Whoa. We can do this. And hubs in these parts that are going to be just they're hoping, I mean, we'll see how it all pans out, but I'm open to anyone trying anything while we're like literally dismantling the state. And we can do these things, man. It's really frustrating. Obviously, this administration, it's very hard to watch as like, this disinvestment in clean energy and everything is just bizarre. And this latest one, which if anyone has been following along, the Rhode Island one was the big story. This wind farm is about 80% complete. A lot of these things were already done. It was on track to power, I think, about 350,000 homes.
That's a lot of homes.
That's a lot of homes. And they just pulled funding. They said cease. They said it was some kind of national security
it's because it's
issue.
Gay.
Right.
Wind power is gay and liberal. So.
But then in all reality, they're going to say there's ecological concerns, but then they're like, drill, baby, drill. Let's frack the shit out of everything.
Well, and we're also concerned, we quabble over, and our politicians are now leading the charge doing this because everybody's following Trump's lead. Where we waste time quibbling. Who the fuck knows?
Squabbling.
Man? Squabbling over the Cracker Barrel changing its goddamn logo.
That's what we do. That's where we put all our energy. While we're dismantling, and it wasn't just the Rhode Island one. It was there's a bunch. So there's a Rhode Island one. There's a Connecticut one. He cut about $679 million, I think, of investment in these wind farms.
Wow.
And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. I mean, this is these are jobs we're talking about. It's clean energy. It's just unbelievable. These were part. Rhode Island leaders were obviously pissed because it's going to have a huge impact on New England's job market. There was one in California that was bringing jobs to a bunch of places that just hadn't been invested in a long time. Good paying jobs. Those are going away.
We got to just pretend that we don't like this stuff. And we think it's bad so that they're like, oh, okay, then we're going to do that,
I know. We got to somehow win the culture war on clean energy.
Yeah. We got to start saying that it's stupid.
But the thing, it is really important to remember that, I don't know, it's so easy to get like, oh, it's all fucked, man. Everything's screwed. And things are not good. Don't get me wrong. But there are people doing these kinds of things. There are like insane stats out of China. There was one that went viral recently. It was from an article that was a while ago after Trump won about what his kind of dismantling of any of our green initiatives could actually look like. And it was just, there's a ridiculous stat. Chinese solar is now expanding so fast that by the early 2030s, the country will generate more power from the sun than the amount of electricity the U.S. will consume altogether.
Jesus Christ.
That's according to the International Energy Agency. But yeah, I mean, I really didn't realize what a decent job we're doing. I mean, we're here in California. We have, I guess in the last few years, we've like broken history with how much clean energy we're using.
Oh, wow.
It's now, we're now powered by 2/3 clean energy. And the goal is obviously to get to 100%.
Nice.
But they showed new data, 67% of the state's retail electricity sales in 2023 coming from renewable and zero carbon electricity generation. That was up from 61% the previous year and 41% a decade ago.
Wow.
And we just keep adding more. We can fucking do this shit. In 2024, the state added a record-breaking 7,000 megawatts of clean capacity to the grid, representing the largest single-year increase in clean energy capacity added to the grid in state history.
Well, we did have here in Southern California, we did have a very, very extensive and by all measurable accounts, successful public transportation system, electric rail cars. From like I think it was started in like the 18 or early 1900s or something.
Oh, in
like
LA?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, all throughout LA and Orange County. It was called Red Car.
Pull up like a trolley car map of of LA or Southern California. You'll see all the
And then the fucking the car industry said, "Hey, we got these things that we need to sell to people. Man, this Southern California is a prime spot. Millions of people are going to be living here. You know what we ought to do? Oh my God, look at that. Look at that."
He just goes full.
Jesus
oh my God,
Christ.
look at that.
Look at all those stops, dude. Can you click it and make it bigger?
It's wild.
It's so good. Here, can you zoom in on like the
I just like cannot believe what we did to ourselves.
Jesus Christ, man. It went all through, let's see, through Burbank, Hollywood, you had Universal City, North Hollywood. Oh my God. And then, yeah, Los Feliz. And then the one going down through Long Beach. Oh my God, man. It went everywhere. It went all the way down along the beach.
Dude, look at this. You can go from Santa Monica to Union Terminal. Just like that.
Oh God. And then along the west side. God, I want to go piss on the grave of the we should go piss on the graves of the executives at Ford and Bridgestone and
of the
and
bad
Goodyear.
guys from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Cuz they bought, and also the idiots who own that thing to sell it to them. Golly, man. Cuz that's what they did. They bought it and then they dismantled it and they prioritized cars and an entire car infrastructure, and it really It fucked us, and now we're absolutely fucked. I love my truck, but
Hey guys, we got to take a quick break to thank another sponsor of the show, Goodr. I'm wearing these things constantly, okay? These things are my go-to on the tennis court, and I think if you live any kind of active lifestyle, you're going to want to get yourselves a pair. All right, these are stylish sunnies starting at only $25 a pair. They got a 1-year warranty, 30-day free returns. It's pretty incredible. They're lightweight and comfortable. I've tried so many glasses to wear while I'm playing tennis, and they just are just not what I need. These things, I mean, they stick right on my nose. I feel like they're barely even there. 100% polarized, no slip, no bounce, fun colors, fun styles.
I mean, you really can't beat it.
You really can't beat it. You got to get yourself a pair. I mean, what are you waiting for? $25 a pair?
So if you need a new pair of sunnies, Goodr is giving Ben and Emil show listeners free shipping. You can go to goodr.com/Bays and use code Bays for free shipping. Goodr offers a 30-day money-back guarantee and 100% satisfaction. Again, that's goodr.com/Bays and use code Bays for free shipping. But yeah, Mexico is they're building how many hospitals? They put out a great video. They are opening 31 hospitals and 12 clinics by the end of this year, with 20 more hospitals scheduled for construction between 2026 and 2027.
I'm just jealous of anyone. This can be us. I want politicians who, like any country that has politicians who are doing things where they're like just bragging, like, here's the shit we're doing.
Yeah.
We're building you hospitals. All we get is like,
Trump is bad. Well, yeah, he is, but
no, I mean, he's literally going to
the
close down
Cracker Barrel logo,
all while closing down so many hospitals and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a New York, obviously everyone's talking about Zoran in New York and stuff, but there's this city board member, I think down in Bed-Stuy, and I don't want to mispronounce his name. I think it's Chi Ase, but he does these great videos of. I've commented on it on Twitter because I'm like, this is what I want out of every politician. He basically like makes these very fun, like YouTube-y Reelsy videos where he's like, we just opened a new fucking library and it's gonna be sick. We've got after school programs for you. Like it was an abandoned building and now it's. That's what I want out of every American politician.
Yeah, I knew this girl who works for this. I believe she works for this company that turns abandoned churches into like housing. That's something, but that's a private company doing that.
Sure.
So fuck.
I mean, and you're always gonna have the weird people who try to like pretend it's bad. New York just opened they opened a pool this summer.
Stinky. No, that's stinky.
It's
people pee in them.
I mean, maybe you can find it's somewhere.
It's
like up in Central Park, and the pool looks so nice.
People are gonna break glass.
And there was people trying to complain about. I'm like, what is the problem here?
There's people could slip and fall. People slip and fall. I think it was because it was free at first, and
the pool's free.
I think there were like, was there like a homeless guy
Look
taking
at this thing.
Damn, that's a massive pool.
I know.
Gottsman Pool, Central Park's
premier year-round recreation spot.
Admission? Wow, it's still free. I thought that they started charging them.
No way, man. Public goods. I want this all over the goddamn country.
Hell yeah.
We deserve it. We do. This is the thing. We all feel like we don't deserve this stuff. I'm changing my whole mindset. We all
I
act
deserve
like,
it. The
whole country's fucked.
Oh.
We're gonna do it. I'm telling you.
The Cracker Barrel shit, though. They didn't even. I mean, I'm pointing out the obvious. I'm sure plenty of you have seen this kind of take, but it's basically the same people that rail about snowflakes and being
I'm gonna be honest,
hypersensitive. What?
Can you explain it to me? Because like I've like listened to things, I've read things. I'm like, I'm kind of confused why people are pissed.
Because I guess it's a bit of a cultural institution, the Cracker Barrel, and it is a very old logo. It's retro. I really do like this tweet from this Byron Donalds, who I think he's some kind of Republican for governor of Florida, congressman, husband, father, and follower of Christ.
That is a crazy first line. In college,
yeah, go ahead.
I worked at Cracker Barrel in Tallahassee. I even gave my life to Christ in their parking lot.
So you sucked him off? Like, it sounds like you gave Christ a blowjob.
I'm not giving my life to nobody.
Their logo was iconic, and their unique restaurants were a fixture of American culture. No one asked for this woke rebrand. It's time to make Cracker Barrel great again. It wasn't a woke rebrand. It was a modernized rebrand, which is very common. And did I like the new brand? I don't give a shit. First of all, I don't give a flying Cracker Barrel fuck about their new it looked fine. It's like, all right, fine.
Are they pissed because that guy's a white guy?
I don't know. I don't even know. It's just stop changing things that I like.
Sure.
Stop it. I like that thing.
Sure.
Don't change it. You're making things woke, and it's not even woke. If they wanted to make it woke, they would have put a fucking fucking. They would have turned it into who's that? RuPaul. They would have made it RuPaul's.
That's
Cracker Barrel.
That I like. RuPaul's Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
RuPaul should. She's probably got enough money to buy it. RuPaul should buy Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel's. They're publicly traded. CBRL, $1.27 billion company.
RuPaul net worth.
You know, folks, this is why they were doing the.
RuPaul does not have Cracker Barrel money. I regret to inform you. To me, it's like a chintzy little store.
Yeah, whoa, that almost was a slur.
RuPaul can have a little Cracker Barrel as a treat.
The stock is at 5-year lows, and I think it's because I don't know. Maybe it's an old timey thing. Like Mervyn's is out of business, no longer around.
Don't say
JCPenney.
Mervyn's to me.
What are some examples of restaurant? Quiznos is no longer around, but that was due to mismanagement. Chuck E. Cheese's is like on the outs because you can't.
More like Chuck E. Jesus. I gave my life to Chuck E. Jesus.
I unlocked all new parts of my body.
I'm unlocking
the parking lot of a Chuck E. Cheese.
I unlocked certain parts of my body for Jesus in a Cracker Barrel parking lot.
Ah, man. I've never been to a Cracker Barrel. I assume that it's good.
No.
Like, have you?
Yeah.
Is it like apple butter and biscuits and?
Yeah, it's very heavy. It's definitely like a thing you would stop at. I will say it's probably a better option than if you don't want to eat McDonald's or something and you're on a trip. They have these.
That's
they
fine.
have these gift stores and stuff where you just buy crap.
It's not like they were changing and rebranding all the stores and all the shit inside, for all I know. But
I thought they were rebranding the stores a little bit, but I have no idea.
It is also a phenomenon where, for some reason, they bring in a woman CEO.
You don't like that?
It's not that I don't. I think that that's totally fine.
No, you get pissed about it.
Women CEOs have it rough. When a woman CEO is brought in...
Are you talking about the glass cliff?
Yeah. Where it's like they're brought in toward the...
They're basically brought into sunset the company.
And then they get to take the blame for it.
And they go...
Marissa Mayer, Yahoo was a famous one. Although she did get a lot of hype, but like this woman, Julie Fels-Massino. And then I saw some fucking Massino. PU. Some fucking TikToker
she seems fun.
Found her and followed her to her car and then posted it and like, look, the lady behind the woke rebrand drives a $120,000 sports car. Maybe she should just like fucking
maybe she should sell that and get a $20,000 car and donate the proceeds to Cracker Barrel. That'll probably put a dent in their problems. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
She's gonna save $80,000 and put it into the company. Guys, I fixed our problems. I got rid of our car.
As much as people want to blame wokeism on stuff, you know who they can blame? I think you can trace it back to Donald Trump. He's such a fucking vindictive, petty bitch and loves drama and always has to comment on all things pop culture. Think when he was sticking his nose in Robert Pattinson and what's her name's
beautiful
relationship. You dump her, she's a cheater. You don't want to do it. It's just like, oh my God. He loves drama, and he loves to, oh God.
But I think he's really the guy who realized, we all love drama. We can't help it. We wrapped
it is
up
human
in
nature. It is American. It's a benchmark of American culture.
He really just captured that.
Yeah.
He knows what we like. He knows I'm a dirty little pig person. I want to get down there and roll around in the mud with him.
Speaking of CEOs, we have to talk about OpenDoor and what's going on with OpenDoor. It is the latest meme stock craze, and I regret to inform you that it is doing well. And
did you get in on it?
Yes, I did.
And Ben's doing well.
I did okay, and I bought back some shares. But there's this guy named Eric Jackson who's like he's like a money manager guy, and he looks exactly what he sounds like he would look like. He's a white man. He's probably in his 50s.
Is it this guy?
Early 60s.
The Carvana hedge fund guy. We've talked about this guy before.
Yeah, the Carvana hedge fund guy. He I guess went long on Carvana early on after it had, it was at like 300 and came back down to like $3. He went long it and got 100x return on it, and so has been on a crusade to find the next Carvana. And he believes that he has found it in OpenDoor, whose ticker symbol is open. And OpenDoor was one of those SPAC stocks that went public through an existing kind of shell company. and they're just dog shit. They're like the stock started at $20 or something like that. Let's just go to his Twitter account. And it started out okay. They do a decent amount in revenues, but it's just been a failing company. And they installed a former CEO, OpenDoor. The CEO was Carrie Wheeler, who stepped down in August 2025 following investor pressure from the likes of Eric Jackson, in part because this woman, Carrie Wheeler, was just kind of like, she was half-assing it. She's assigned shares in the company, and she was selling them in the 50-cent range, which is ridiculous. Like that doesn't exactly bode well for confidence building. If the CEO being assigned free shares is like, fuck it, I'm gonna dump this shit at all-time lows in under $1. And this guy, Eric Jackson, was rightfully so kind of calling her out publicly shaming her. And she stepped down as CEO and chairperson of the board in August 2025 after, a lot of people, including and especially this guy, were really railing on her to get the fuck out.
You know, Karen Wheeler's the name of the, I Googled it because I wanted to see what this lady was like. First thing that comes up is the mom from Stranger Things.
Oh, interesting. So she's not even Googleable.
Well, she is if you type in Karen. Oh, Carrie Wheeler.
What did you write, Karen?
Carrie Wheeler of OpenDoor. Got it. Different lady.
So this guy, though, has, to his credit, he's got a history of inserting himself into these companies strategically. Like his pinned tweet from August 27th, he says, on February 28th, 2023, with Carvana at $9.42, after bottoming at $3.50, I emailed Ernie Garcia Jr., who's, I think, the CEO of Carvana. He kindly wrote back. A few weeks ago, Carvana hit $413.
God damn.
That's so fucking wild, man. Yeah, what did he say? I'm a hedge fund manager. Guess what? Blah, blah, blah. Took almost a year. Press the next. Since I wrote the paper, if I was in your shoes, I was. Wait. Yeah, click that. What did he say? I noticed when several of your directors, and especially Dan Gill, bought a lot of Carvana stock. I don't think I've ever seen a chief product officer buy stock on the open market, let alone $3 million worth of stock. If I was in your shoes, I would feel proud that I've created the kind of culture where the top people around me want to do this, especially after a bad year. So yeah. Contrast that with OpenDoor, the CEO's dumping shares. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I see an opportunity here. I don't know anything about this company's business model. I mean, I know a little bit, but whether it's tenable and whether they're able to actually turn the business around, I think they just like flip houses. But what this guy's doing is he's trying to like gussy up. He's trying to force a meme. He's trying to do like what Roaring Kitty did with GameStop, and he's trying to manufacture interest and rally the troops and get all kinds of support and build hype for this stock. And one of the ways that he's doing it is by trying to get Drake.
I know.
Rapper Drake to buy the stock.
In case you were confused, which Drake?
And it's so fucking weird and cringy because just scroll down and let's see if we can find like his first one. Drake.
It is working for him though, you have to admit. Did he buy in at 50 cents?
I think so, yeah.
God.
Hey, Drake, day 14 in San Francisco. We are in front of 100 Montgomery Street, which is headquarters for OpenDoor. So we're here, there's protests, but it's not the OpenDoor army, it's some kidnapping stuff. So I didn't come here to SF to meet with OpenDoor, but it looks like that's gonna be happening later today. I will confirm later. I don't think I'll be live streaming, but I'm here for other meetings. There was a guy who saw the Drake videos, loved them, thought they were creative, said, I want to meet you, I want to talk to you, I want to hear about you, I want to hear your story. We did a Zoom last week, and so now we're doing a face-to-face today. Super excited about that. But hey, 2 birds, 1 stone. It should be interesting to see what the OpenDoor folks say later. Again, no live streaming of that, but
All right.
I'll try to give
It's so
everybody
clear
an
that this
update.
guy just like
This is so embarrassing.
who do young people like? They like Drake. Drake's the hottest thing out there. We gotta. So here's a video of him.
Does he do a video every day?
Not every day. He'll just do. He goes and
Because he
stands.
says day 12. It's like
He's now on. Yeah. This
day
is
10.
this is day 10. After dark at Drake's. Open Army delivered. $140,000 insider buy. Okay, that's nice. And some of the sales, automatic sales of the stock was canceled. So that's good. He is affecting change within like the board of directors and stuff. But he's trying to artificially like pump the stock by somehow, I don't know what heft it would pull to have fucking Drake. What's he gonna do? Yo, bought shares at OpenDoor. Bought shares at OpenDoor.
I think that could weirdly pump the stock.
I guess, but Drake sucks. He has no social credibility whatsoever. It's like he missed the entire thing. And what's funny is when he was on like day 1, 2, 3, and 4, the first like 5 days, he's standing outside of his house in Toronto, holding up a sign going, Drake, day 1 of standing outside your house until you buy OpenDoor stock. And finally someone was like, he's on tour in Europe right now, you dork. And then he goes, well, maybe someone out there in Europe can try to get access to Drake. Let's play this
We got to
video.
fly this guy to Europe, have him do this at, we got to get him in the crowd.
Hey, after dark, day 10 at Drake's. We here. This was a big day for open shareholders.
Oh
the
my
Open Army.
God, dude.
Yesterday we got word that Trisha, the interim CEO, bought $140,000 worth of open stock on the open market, something we've been calling for a long time. Not only that, he canceled the dreaded 10b5-1 plans, which allowed
Okay, enough. I'm sending you a couple other tweets of his. Boy, one thing you can't deny, this guy's got pizzazz. He's got riz.
I know. I was going to say without his charisma and charm, this would go nowhere. So good. He's lucky.
I like these posts. Drake is a poet. His bars hit harder than Kendrick's ever could. Or than Kendrick ever could. They motivate us. They teach us.
Oh, God.
They soundtrack this movement.
Now he's just...
Drop the track you've had on repeat. I'll go first. Tuscan Leather. I'm living like I'm out here on my last adventure. That's how the Open Army feels right now. Every day counts. Every move matters.
You do. I do have to respect...
I want to sell my stock after reading these fucking...
I do have to respect the fact that presumably he's very rich because he got rich off of some of these trades.
Yeah.
Can you imagine embarrassing yourself, debasing yourself like this while having so much money?
No, I can't. I would not do this.
That's why, I mean, we talk about it all the time. This is a sickness. These people are sick.
And then he tweets also, yo, Drake isn't just... Because someone else was like, you need to get like Mr. Beast. And he goes, you read this.
Yo, Drake. Oh. Yo, Drake isn't just a rapper. He's the biggest cultural distribution channel on earth. If he stands with Open Army, suddenly millions who never thought about iBuying, housing, or our stock are paying attention. That awareness equals momentum, equals value unlocked for shareholders. Mr. Beast is great, but Jake is from the 6.
Jake?
Did I say Jake?
Yeah.
But Drake is from the 6. This is home turf. This is destiny. Key
God damn,
rocket
dude.
ship emoji.
I mean, I'm searching on his Twitter for Drake from his account. He's literally got probably 200 different tweets mentioning Drake. Just so many.
Is this guy from Toronto?
I hope
He
so.
must be.
Otherwise, it's just extra bizarre. But yeah, I just had to share that with you because it's probably the cringiest thing we've seen in all year on finance Twitter, and that's a lot coming from. He's taken the mantle from Chamath Palihapitiya all in one fell swoop. He's continually making strides at making himself the cringiest cringe lord that ever cringed.
I mean, at least this guy seems to be making people money.
Yeah.
Chamath wasn't making anyone money.
No, Chamath is not making anybody money.
In fact, he was losing people a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
So you gotta respect Eric Jackson. Drake, come on, get on this boy's dream. Join the Open Army.
Yeah. Well, folks.
The open army too is such a bad.
Oh, I know. Just don't do that.
open
It
army?
feels gross. Like shouldn't the company succeed based on its laurels and the business turning around instead of this manipulative thing? It makes me second guess wanting to hold on. Like Carvana, at least was he doing that with Carvana? Fuck if I know, but
I need to know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested in buying.
I mean, it's
see-
trading so much volume. It's like let's see how much it traded today. 409 million shares, and it's $5 a share. You do the math. That's $2 billion. That's like $2 billion worth.
The math for me, the open army is strong. The open army is large.
Join the open army, man.
I might join
I'm in
the
the
open
open
army.
army.
I might join the open army. Take a chance to
Take a chance.
to unlock certain parts of my body with the open army.
All right, folks. Welcome Emil back in the comments. We're
But
gonna
for
have
you, it felt like I never left because
true, because we do be backlogging these things because we care about you guys. All right, join us in the bonus, benandemilshow.com. We're gonna talk. God, we have so much stuff. Me falling in love at the beach.
I'm so curious about
My
this.
blood work results. And what I've been doing to celebrate it. I've been being naughty.
No, that's the worst thing you do.
Naughty. Yeah, but I can afford it. Just for one weekend, I've been being naughty. I'll tell you what I did.
Come on.
Tell you guys what we did in the bonus. benandemilshow.com. I'll see you next week.
Coming up on this week's episode of benandemilshow.com.
Wait, are you gonna tell me the story, but then like at certain parts be like, no, I can't tell you.
No.
Because I can't handle it. It makes me crazy. I fell in love with this woman. Where was it? I shouldn't say. I know. And I like walked up to these teenagers and was like, "Hey, you guys know if there's like a tennis shop in town?" And one of them just goes, "I don't know, man." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And the other one just goes, "You want a ball or something?" I was like, oh, forget it.
Did you start laughing at me?
Yeah, I could not stop laughing. It was so funny. It was such like a teenage. They were like so pissed at me. I don't know, man. You want a ball or something?
You gotta have a fake name and company ready to go.
I know. We all gotta be operating.
You guys wanna find out? I'll just tell you who I am. My name is, whatever the fuck.
We all gotta be operating shadow LinkedIn's at all times.
It's a good idea.
I know.
It's a really good idea. Damn.
Except it wouldn't really work for us. We should start calling this like
TMG.